the handoff to Ingram, back of the end zone. Josh Hill, touchdown Saints. Drew just 35 yards away from the all-time passing record.
Good job, Josh. We work hard for these moments, man. Let's go get another one, all right? Let's go get another one.
Hey, expect more pressure now. They hit a couple of them, so we just got to expect it. Good mic points, good communication. Hey, go get to the bell, huh? Out, go!
Brady takes the shotgun snap, pressure from his right, steps up, goes to the end zone, touchdown! Shane Vereen!
Yeah! Way to go.
Good job,
I was waiting to find you. Way to go. Way to go, fellas.
So now, one last play. This is an all or nothing. Rainbows high and deep into the end zone. And it is caught for a touchdown. And the Packers have
Life.
Nick, I need you.
Russell takes the snap, looks, fires to the end zone. It's caught for a touchdown! Seahawks by Nick Van Epp. And there's still a pulse in the Seahawks.
Good work, man. Good work. It's going to come back to us. It's going to come back to us. Get some water. Get ready. It's going to be a great comeback. It's going to be a great comeback. We're going to get it done.
Drew Brees, Tom Brady, Aaron Rodgers, and Russell Wilson. Football fans know these names as some of the best quarterbacks in the league. Non-football fans may know them by name, but not their actual play. My point being is that a quarterback position is the most notable position, and some say the most important position in football, largely because they touch the ball on almost every offensive play, and their success and failures can have a significant impact on the fortunes of their team. However, I may be one of the few that don't agree with the quarterback being the most important position, and why the position itself is too high on the pedestal. This video is breaking down why the quarterback position is overhyped, overrated, and overpaid. So with that being said, let's get it.
Far right, F short, 3 scat, X hole spacing cam, 3 jet chief, on 1, ready? Gun, flex right stack, 394 dragon smoke, kill, turbo, sucker right. Y2, green right off nasty, hound 2, Y fluty, X basic, backs right on 1.
Let me start by saying this. The quarterback has a job to do, just like any other position on the field. The job responsibilities of a quarterback may vary by team. Some teams need to have the quarterback carry the whole team and make something out of nothing, while other teams just have them make a few throws a game and don't turn the ball over. But overall, the main gist stays the same. Make the right throws, command the offense, be a leader, and don't turn the ball over. In order for a quarterback to do their job at a high level, they need every other position playing well enough to showcase their abilities. If the O-line isn't blocking correctly, then they can't throw the ball in a good amount of time. If receivers can't get open, then the quarterback won't throw them the ball. If running backs can't catch or pick up a blitz, then the quarterback is done. How is it that football is the ultimate team game, and yet the quarterback gets all of the glory of a team's success? Granted, they usually get blamed first when a team isn't performing well, and there are times that is true. My point being is that the entire team should receive all the failures and success equally, not just one guy. We constantly hear the media talk about teams and introduce them by saying the quarterback's name first and then the team name afterwards, like they are above or better than the rest of the team.
Aaron Rodgers and the Packers.
Baltimore Ravens and the second-ranked run offense in the National Football League up against Phil Rivers and the Los Angeles Chargers.
Russell Wilson and company 4-4 away from CenturyLink, while Prescott and the Cowboys. Drew Brees and company.
Chris, what's the key for Tom Brady and the Patriots offense going up against the Chargers on Sunday?
Last time I checked, the NFL roster is 53 men, not just one guy who throws the ball. Fans and the media like to go straight to the quarterback because they are easier to criticize. When you watch a game on TV or even at the stadium, most people have their eyes on one thing, the football. And seeing how the quarterback touches the football on almost every offensive play, it's understandable that they are recognized. But what's with this quarterback versus quarterback stuff? They're not playing one another on the field at the same time. You know, it's not like Cam Newton is on the defense trying to stop Matt Ryan. So why does the media act like that is the case? The media should highlight what other players are doing on the field after the ball is snapped. Fans will talk about what the media presents, so present something else other than the quarterbacks.
He's dancing his way for the touchdown!
What a block. Oh my God.
Yeah, bitch.
People like to say a great quarterback can win you Super Bowls. A great quarterback can greatly increase your chances once your team makes a Super Bowl, but you still need a complete team, whether you have a great quarterback or not. History has shown us that you don't need an all-pro quarterback to win the Lombardi Trophy. Guys like Doug Williams, Brad Johnson, Trent Dilfer, and most recently Nick Foles. These are just a few quarterbacks that have won Super Bowls but were not voted to an all-pro team or voted to the Pro Bowl in the same season. It's not like the quarterback is single-handedly throwing themselves the ball or doing quarterback draws and blocking every defender up every play. If a defense can't stop the other team from scoring, or if the offensive unit as a whole isn't as good, then the team isn't going anywhere, even if it has a great quarterback. Look at this past season with Aaron Rodgers. Rodgers completed 62% of his passes with 4,442 yards, 25 touchdowns, and 2 interceptions. That is a pretty good season. And looking at his averages for the previous 6 full seasons played, you can see that he pretty much had an average Aaron Rodgers year. But let's look at the Packers offense as a whole this year compared to years past. And besides from Devontae Adams and Aaron Jones, the skill positions on offense didn't really produce much. Packers defense ranked 18th overall, but 22nd in points allowed. The end result for the Packers was a 6-9-1 record and firing their head coach mid-season. This is a recent scenario where having a great quarterback isn't enough, nor can one player single-handedly win games. Deion Sanders said
the thing is, we never talk about a man's money till his game get funny. But often we've been talking about his financial success during the offseason. But he's not that guy. We just have a game right now that's so messed up and it makes me sick. And I keep saying this, we're paying the darn position. Some of these quarterbacks ain't worth a darn. They're not that type of guy, and they making these crazy money, and now our expectations are going with the money they're making. Yep. We pay you 28, we want 28 at you. We ain't getting 28. Matter of fact, we ain't getting 14. But that's what the position requires, and it's not right. It's not fair to all those.
Now, I'm all for any person of any profession getting their money. But in a sport that has a restricted system called the salary cap, teams should be paying players on production, not position. How is it that a guy like Sam Bradford, Jimmy Garoppolo, and Kirk Cousins receives big contracts when none of them have shown consistent production like Russell Wilson, Phillip Rivers, or Ben Roethlisberger? Bradford keeps receiving big money because of his potential and draft status of being selected #1 overall. In the 2018 offseason, he signed a 2-year deal with the Cardinals, with each year potentially earning him $20 million a year. And before that, he was able to take an $11 million signing bonus from the Eagles before being traded to the Vikings in 2016. Bradford for his career has earned a little over $130 million, but has only thrown for 19,449 yards. That averages out to $6,685 for every yard completed in the NFL. Garoppolo received his money due to decent play with one of the best coaches of all time. After those good games played in 2016, the Patriots traded Garoppolo to the 49ers mid-season. The 49ers went undefeated the rest of the 2017 season with Garoppolo starting. The Niners awarded him with a 5-year, $137 million contract just days after Super Bowl 52. Jimmy only played in 3 games in 2018 before suffering a season-ending injury, but in those 3 games, he wasn't looking so good. He had a QBR of 26.9 for the 3 games played, and the quarterback who eventually took over the second half of the season, a rookie named Nick Mullins, had a 61.2 QBR in the first 3 starts and finished the year with a pretty solid play. Let's take a look at these stats for 3 games in for each quarterback. As you can see, Mullins had better production, and yet because of him being a rookie, Mullins was only being paid $395,000 for the season, while Garoppolo was paid $34 million this season. Mullins barely made 1% of what Garoppolo made this year. That's insane.
When we won against the Cowboys, we came in this locker room, I said, it's only preseason, but that's why we play the game. Listen, preseason, and that's why we play the game.
Kirk received his money because of this ridiculous notion of the market for a free agent quarterback. Cousins did put up good stats with the Redskins, but when he needed to play his best, he failed to do so.
Cousins surveys, pulls it down, throws, and he's picked. Intercepted by Dominique Rodgers-Cromartie. And that could very well end the year for Washington.
Let's take a look at Cousins' season with the Vikings to Case Keenum's 2017 season with the same team. The stats are not that significantly different, and yet the Vikings felt that Cousins was worth the money when they already had a productive, proven quarterback in their system in Case Keenum. Case had a similar season with the Broncos. The only major difference is his interceptions are more than double from 2017. Now ask yourself, would you rather pay $18 million or $26 million for the same production? The Broncos paid Case Keenum $18 million, and the Vikings gave Kirk $26 million this season. Some thought his play would be better because he has more weapons, but at the end of the day, you are what you are. I mean, think about it. If a team that has already seen you work every single day isn't willing to pay what you were asking for, that should be a sign right there that he is not worth it. Meanwhile, players at other positions have to scratch and claw to try to receive big money. Guys like Earl Thomas, Le'Veon Bell, and Khalil Mack, these guys had to hold out. Mack did eventually get paid, but he had to be traded. Earl was not able to receive new money and suffered a major injury, and Le'Veon ended up skipping the entire season. All three guys were more than deserving of the deals that they were seeking, but their teams were not so willing to cooperate. The media and the fans need to look at the quarterback position in a different scope. Yes, they are important, but they're not the end-all and be-all for a team. It takes a good team and good coaching to be successful, not just a great quarterback. Thanks again, guys, for watching. Let me know if you agree or disagree with this video in the comments. Thanks again. DC out.